M.I.C.O.Y.C.
Welcome back to M.I.C.O.Y.C. Today, I'm going to be attaching an old tablet, this is the Google Nexus 7 2013 edition, to the wall using Sugru and a 3D printed mount, using it as a digital calendar. It'll also have the Google Assistant built in. So you see this wall and the empty space? Well, that's where my calendar usually goes. I usually get a new calendar every year or so from someone as a gift, I guess. But as it happens, I didn't get one this year. So instead of buying more paper, I've dug out an old Android tablet I don't use anymore, and I'll show you how to give it a new use.
Hashtag Google Calendar for the win.
The 3D print I'll be using today was actually a failure that happened before I even started this YouTube series. But as we all know, waste not, want not. The original model was designed by Julian Pass on Thingiverse. There's a link in the description to the Thingiverse page. Mine failed because I had some layer separation mid-print, but I just broke the smaller part into two pieces to support the tablet from the bottom. I'll be securing the mounts to the wall using Sugru, a Play-Doh-like material that hardens into a durable rubber after being exposed to the air for 24 hours. I'm also using the pink one because my mount is made of pink PLA. Sugru can be removed later on, though it cannot be reused, so when I get my own house, my mum won't have pink rubber stuck to her walls. Now, you really don't need to for Sugru, but I'm going to be wearing vinyl gloves. Sugru isn't harmful to skin in the slightest, but it can stain and leave you washing your hands for a while. And to be honest, this was midnight when I filmed this, and I really couldn't be bothered to do that. Sugru has a tear open design, and once you open it you have around 30 minutes until it starts to harden. It will then spend the next 24 hours strengthening itself, becoming shock resistant, waterproof, and of course flexible. It's very much like Play-Doh or Blu Tack, sticky, mouldable, and soft. I chose to break it up into 6 pieces. 2 large balls for the main mounting bracket, and 2 small balls for each of the bottom supports. Again, this needs no gloves, but I hate getting my hands dirty, so this works well for me. I made sure to add enough supports to secure the tablet to the wall. Keep in mind it needs to stay there for the 24 hours without being moved. You can also use sellotape to stick it to the wall temporarily while the Sugru hardens, but these parts were very light so I didn't need to do that. And no, my head isn't a giant chess piece, it's just the GoPro head strap squishing my hair down. If you're wondering what's on the whiteboard next to me, it just has some video ideas back from 2016, a Minecraft server IP that I used to enjoy back in the day, and various notes that I haven't been bothered to wash off yet. I'm applying plenty of pressure to squeeze the Sugru out as much as possible to cover the biggest surface area. Alright, now for the smaller supports. 2 balls of Sugru are applied to each support, just so that the whole piece doesn't hinge on one small blob of material. Using the tablet as a reference, I carefully aligned the smaller support under the main bracket. Too low and it would have constantly pressed the volume button, too high and the main bracket would be at an angle, making the tablet too difficult to remove. I had a bit of elephant's foot on this print. I did try my best to sand it out, but it still causes some inconsistencies when holding the tablet. So if you see me putting these in at an angle, that's the reason. It's at this point in the video where I also have to apologise to everyone with OCD or just people who like things perfect. These mounts will be hidden by the Nexus 7, so that's why I didn't get them perfect. Repeating this action for the second support, I used the tablet to get the supports roughly at the same height. Now is your chance to make last minute adjustments. So you can see I'm carefully sliding the tablet into place, which I realise now looks like a man behind the tablet holding it up. I'm pressing on the tablet, keeping its full weight off the mounts. The Suguru is still in a blue tack-like state and will smear and slide easily. I used this to my advantage by sliding the right support inwards slightly, as I realised it was off centre. So after making my final adjustments, I returned to my seat, and now we wait 24 hours. Also, I realise I've been using this hand transition for a while, and it's only today that I realised that someone called Zach King has done it. So I didn't copy him, I didn't try to at least. Anyway, it's not actually been 24 hours, I lied. But this is plenty strong enough to support the tablet. The Nexus 7 isn't very light anyway. So it's here that I also realised that one of the lower supports was higher than the other one. I don't show this in the video, but I have corrected that since then with a little bit of blue tack. If I ever have some spare Suguru left over from another project, I'll probably end up switching it to Suguru. And no, I didn't forget about privacy. I've put a little privacy shutter on the front camera. This means if I ever need the camera, I can slide it open. But all other times it can be completely locked away. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you got some entertainment out of it. I certainly had fun making this. Let me know what you think of this in the comments. I'm taking all sorts of constructive criticism. If you like this video, leave a like. If you disliked it, you know what to do. And I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye. Bye. Bye.